Chapter 2, Mishnah 3. This Mishnah lists the differences between regular korbanos, which the Mishnah calls kodashim, and Temurah. There are some ways in which the law for kodashim, regular korbanos, is stricter than the law for Temurah. And there are some ways in which the law for Temurah is stricter than the law for kodashim. The Mishnah lists 3 ways in which the law for kodashim is stricter than the law for Temurah. For kodashim, i.e. regular korbanos, can make a Temurah, whereas a Temurah cannot make a Temurah. If someone attempts to substitute a chulin animal for an animal that is itself a Temurah, the chulin animal does not become Temurah, as we learned above. Also, both the community and partners can consecrate an animal to be a regular korban, but they cannot make a Temurah. If they try to substitute a chulin animal they own for a korban, the animal does not become a Temurah. And the law for regular korbanos is also stricter in one more way. We may consecrate even the limbs or fetuses of a chulin animal, and the consecration takes effect, but we cannot make a Temurah with them. If someone tries to substitute the limb or fetus of a chulin animal for a korban, the limb or fetus does not become sanctified as Temurah, as we learned in Chapter 1, Mishnah 3. The Mishnah now lists a way in which Temurah is stricter than kodashim. The law for Temurah is stricter than the law for kodashim, in that Temurah's sanctity takes full effect even on an animal with a permanent blemish, so that even when it is sold or redeemed, it does not become chulin in regard to being sheared for its wool or being used for work. However, if a blemished animal is consecrated as a regular korban, it does not become fully consecrated. Rather, it attains only monetary sanctity. Thus, once it is sold or redeemed, it may be sheared and used for work. The next Tana adds another way in which Temurah is stricter than kodashim. Rabbi Yossi, the son of Rabbi Yehuda, says, the Torah treated an unintentional act like an intentional one with regard to Temurah. If someone intended to declare a certain animal to be a substitute, Temurah, for a korban, and he made a mistake and mentioned a different animal, the laws of Temurah take effect on the animal he mentioned. It becomes sanctified as Temurah, and the owner receives malchus for violating the prohibition against making Temurah. But the Torah did not treat an unintentional act like an intentional one with regard to regular kodashim. Thus, if someone intended to consecrate a certain animal, and he made a mistake and mentioned a different animal, the animal he mentioned does not become consecrated. The Mishnah concludes with cases where no distinction is made between kodashim and Temurah. The 5 cases listed below cannot become sanctified even as Temurah. Rabbi Eliezer says, an animal that is a mixed breed, a terefa, an animal with a life-threatening defect, an animal that was born by cesarean section, and a tumtum or androgynous do not become sanctified as Temurah if they are substituted for a korban. And they do not sanctify others. That is, if they are a korban and another animal is substituted for them, it does not become Temurah.